and a sign for a living document. It's you MSR revise it. Even 1 year into the implementation, which me revision amendment bikakra ewum amra afanu nyina den atiase na enye ebika binshim last year na ye dia na kakra obi anya ne die na aka nurse for ana ne aban sinkonya na ye wieye that is the negotiation ye negotiate ye no ye ne friend saying fair wage and salary commission ana ministry of health and the quarters in ya tiasense wie no na bibi kakra bi si na anese for no efani baby se ye koye ne amoma mane na de nyae no mpondo isu kakra wo mani so nti na se ke pre bibi kan wona omo ama ya implement se no impe bi nka ho ti we na kakra copy court iwe na yin hu se no da bi omo gitum se o de ye fa we ni nya adwuma ye wi a na se ye besesa na ya sesa no nti nyame this year AF January ya na iwe bibi ndeko cha ban se Ghana ban ye wie a condition service nti be anka implement MI ana also ye man America kan ye man America kra afia man America kan ni se da bi ase na da na doso ye bono nti ene se ye ka kire o se o manyi bibi e betu ntasikoko ene edi akwa wie sei eye entiase ene o nyina koye na o mbeso mo de be adwuma ene man ko wie sei me da se kiti
entiase aban entiase na de akwa wie be ewe
ba so
ye nwram se mo so mo pede angaza
me pa cho me da se yen na me titi bibi se as a salary increment da bi salary increment bi anim
oza
ba cho
okay 100% salary increment yeah for rural nurses
that is not salary increment. If you talk about salary increment obviously what you say across board
and it is true
fantastic
okay
but bibi as anyhow
but 20% near the end
and any rural incentive allowance
allowance I dey ma omo a obekum krumkuma no
me pa cho wan na me pese ye ti bibi asese
ye me entiaze
ye the proposals bebrebe koy enye we na ne yepe o we kura dodo na se anso ye ni dodo na se anso ye ni enye we na ne yepe ye bebrebe koy ana aban ni twitwa bebrebe mu employer ni twitwa bebrebe mu ana no se ehwe ne confess no se we na oman ni betim dia mayen a de keken enti ba ko ene se sa 8% non core basic allowance no as I speak every health worker receive that one enti nyana se fon kwa na eje yeje enyina yeje 8% ba chon han obi ajibi omutumo bi se obi aji ana ye frɛ bibi health ye health no ye health ni che say ye essential service but ya say ye wo asopiti na ye adwuma no se wo yare a na se unisika ana se unisika wo ho a na se edro bia na care no is outside the insurance the nurse pays everything una utua we nyina tie ni atua yaresa asopiti ene bibia ye adwuma bia ye ni ani tie
mo hwe yare no mo mutua mo
obi no nya dro free hospital
enti adrobia any NHIS card no so outside the jurisdiction mo na mutua mo
pacho ni tua kan bibia
okay
sana si say
and you think mo ji say no nya fair
debi enti de tie ni say enye say kura gidi ye ko to oban mu employer ni mo say ampa ye mo ya adwen o say mam have 100% health care for yen staff no na your spouse ene ye ma 4 ay 50%.
Okay.
Teacher mu hwe ni ba.
Anti say oye bema no ebenya 100%.
Dabi.
Oba me bo.
Okay.
Oba no benya oye nurse oba 100%, nurse bema 100%.
That's right.
But se ne yere anani kunu oka no no. Ene ne ma 4 ebe 50%.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Me that's pa. Okay. Ti eno no ka ho. Ana ye free bibi book and research allowance.
Nurses also.
Fantastic. Nurse for your doors. Eno na o man che dan hwe ni no. Omo mo kira de o nursing training institution na nurses.
Okay.
Ti so akini nyane o munya de ho wagim. Ti see nursing training institution.
Nursing training omo
fantastic.
School for no to kwa.
Yes. And near is that you know so starting.
Hey.
Me that's pa.
That's serious.
Yes.
Me say it's a serious matter.
And the
agin confuse you.
Fantastic. And the say yeah confused kakra because nurse and midwifery ni nyanti ase a. We might think say nurse and midwifery ni ye omo word no OPD no. That is wrong. Totally wrong. Yeah, omo ye prevention care that way in immunization is animal omo nyina aka ho. Teachers omo child nursing training nyina nurses. Ti nurse in your doors ana hospital na mo kan hospital setting theater setting a omo nyina nurse for emergency omo hwe machine sesi omo nyina nurse for nurse for nko na yes adwuma no. Enti omo child nursing training chese da bi. Omo so fe bi book and research allowance. enti no eno etuama omo counterparts na wada universities na omo chade and diploma or degree awarding institutions so omo so kuta doctorate ekuta masters professor nyina wo
same certificate na kra omo tiada na yetu obi de na yenti omo
and omo so aba na ji ompra na ji tum se ode bema wo mo
who can research allowance
fantastic
hey Franco are you telling it down for who can research allowance
me ba so wan ana ebio na ye can be to say uniform every essential staff in Ghana here the government or the employer provide them with uniform papa you go bisa you go for nyina other assets will be able
the police
fantastic
the fire service the immigration the Ghana army okay
me that's it na your uniform no ama for bisa tade na share nko opani some information pabwa me bobet me ba so what say I have to dress decently ana 3 sets of uniform. Say uniform be a white. Be a duty factor there bakon kwa nya adwuma. Ani nso bepa. Enti no na first na 400 Ghana cedis. Ana ekwa transfer last year na abanji tum no so da bi. Eniema kosoro even ukope 1 yard of material e da pama tade a is very expensive. Ana omunya tum say ye de kwa na so scratch say kompa bwa kra no say no board ni. Ana ojitum say o ne be mam 1000 Ghana cedis. In a year
initially I say 400.
But why?
No, the more movie record 1,000.
But why? And that is in a year. For the whole year. There's a midwife. Pay anum no. There's 1,000 cedis pay and I'm so the my. And yes, can be an year pay. A bio na ye can be to say 30 months allowance.
Yeah.
Obi we say now that ye pay 30 months allowance. Ye the thing. But yo mumu say in you no so ye other professional.
So won bia.
As ye ya plenty here do. Omunyi bia. Omachi. Ya implement omo dia mama je a year ago December
for example
fantastic
ifwa
wow ka me pese me kana sa kwese na kwese mpi ba health sector wana
let me see body ni ahwe
okay we dem maminka because research there oh ya researcher also we bibi na we di bibi so kan bibi ye nuan mo GRNMA for doctors ewo health service workers union other workers unions na omunye na se made of hospital no omunyina age because they implement omo condition of service. And I say there be 30 months allowance no. And then our bankers there be. Obama ye basic. That is 5%. And you see kisi bia. Obetu basic amount na me bako. Like that is so okay basic salary and yes salary na mu hu ye say bia na CBG 2,000. That is there be. Ye ka basic na iska fie bi. And wom the account no ye risk allowances and account mo iska no so. But the basic pay na nkasa na ye ketua bi. And I say afe no so a 30 months or the ye basic pay ni bako. Into for back the least pay is around 500 or 700.
13 months na dia 13th month.
Say ya joma afia so no. I say
ya do the 12 months no.
The 12 months no. Oh, you my for ma so ma bre. Ne senti no. Munyi bibi kakra we nka ho. Se na bia mo kwaje ma home no. Wo betimi da twa onum kakra. Enti ya sese ya enye na se midwife nko ha. Abanju mafo ni nyina no ma yede asese mo ma giatum. But what must say?
This is 2,000. Man 2,000.
Fantastic.
13th month no. I saw my mouth 2,000. The
count 4,000.
More that is it. Seven said busumi bia. Yetua uka. Mama for basic. 2,000 next. Like the least one take around 1,000. Even say 1,008. That is a resident account, but that's not the basic salary.
Okay.
The basic salary is around 900 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
In it, kitu ebi ni wum.
Allowances there that things.
And the man go so mamu.
Okay.
But that's a pa. And you say edu iya na end dia na we hwe so na bosumi akatua na ka my basic na aye na Ghana cedis every month no fa ba ko sa na Ghana cedis e ka ye ho ye pay ne ho pacho what ma say na ye fan kwaji ahome for afi no say ya son me bacho say mati
so we are not talking about it's a gross no
that's the basic
no but we are talking about basic no whereby a component for the nurse no
fantastic
and it's hard there say 900 for 900 can that's
right.
That's no.
Okay.
That's what.
It's in December no. Obeji basic ni mienu.
More obeji basic mienu. Me that's it.
Say bi aje 900 obeji 1,000.
Yeah.
That's what me that's it.
Okay.
Ana de ka ho na ye ka bibi pin. Na mo ka ye pin bi.
Pin renewal of pin. Ana dey.
Me that's pa. Nurse ni bia waje titie bia no every year why say driver ni. That's all renew license. From January to December. And you functional.
Okay.
December and they pay a
this all renew.
Fantastic.
Yes, I want to be adwuma.
There be. A chese we illegal. But what must say? You are not supposed to practice. Sana say chere.
Akoso license ewu no.
Mo.
One for renew a.
Mo.
Okay.
Me dase. Na Sadia no ni bonye di o. 71 cedis.
Na so metu matua.
Mdase. Kabeka mdase. Kabeka se nurse ni betimi atua. Mdase. Ba ye hwe bibi. Enye se afena no renew o. Nurse no, a nurse has to have a critical mindset. Nurse need be a critical thinker. Because we keep saying say nurse in a bit of condition assessor. So let me call this person. No may intervene. Condition I say yemfre we. Nti nurse for bem pa. E bia na Ghana for hu ni. Nurse for bin yi. Ye contani almost all the sector of health no. Ye wonim de nyina bi wetrim. Just so you smart. Ne senti no. I will say every brand ben bia we workshop. Now update your knowledge. Enti ye ni anka se tua. Obako we be able to 500 Ghana cedis. So we accumulate some points. And sign na fena so akọ na say midwifery council akọ renew license no.
Sambra bi my
I
want to
say and say afero so ya no so ko renew pin no. O license na ekuta no ko renew. We say we show evidence say what sa ko did ntete ya bra wo ye adwuma no. Who update your knowledge no. You are up to that
the current trend.
Yeah. Now that way you have to pay money by your own self. When you show trust can nyina. Me ba what must say. Now we get accumulated points now but you go renew that license no.
So there is a targeted point to be esa unya.
Ba so why. Next be anya points ko na 10, 15, 20, 30. Senior next be points esa unya.
Okay.
So but about 71 Ghana cedis it is paid across both for all nurses. For their status and they benefit from our peace. Because what is ni nti omunya so for so chance say the ekwenya mfaso. Because before say be adwuma this say license no ya renew. But you renew so now also the LPT hospital no.
So you product and you are going to sell the product to get money.
So I don't know there am say abanye ho.
Me da say. Eno no na eni abati ase na banka say debi. Ye be ma facilities no up tua sa workshops na moboko no because omo hia mo service no na yen si aban no ye tua 71 Ghana cedis no e dia mam obia mo tua biem
da ban na be absorb no
bibia
na hospitals no so assign ahwe say mo workshop ne niam amokono mo be faka no.
Fantastic.
That was agreed.
That's agreed.
Some ye can ni nyina wo kan agreed no man to be asem ne ye gan in May last year 2024. Me da sepa.
May, June, July, August.
1 year about.
Fantastic.
May the term near 1 year.
Me da se.
May, June to 1 year 1 year 1 month.
Me da se. And I'm going to buy trust mo ji we nyina atom.
Me ba cho wan.
Na implementation period net design.
Me da se.
Roadmap net design.
Me da se. Issue ni say the ma carry nyina no condition of service no we some allowances kakra maka na allowance am kan emu miensa pe na NS in middle of nya na benya wo ene ne pin no but what was say 30 month allowance eno ka 30 month nya ba na betua wo facility o 30 month man fan kan enya ba na betua facility na wo ye adwuma na this 30 month kan
okay
me da say it nema miensa uniform ye nyina isi ye nya no sese na Ghana be ka ho no ene pin no ene I think say it is let's one like the pin uniform fantastic sane man ko na ye nyina na ebenya yaka bia no uncha de a unkonya bi uni rura na unkonya bi what ma say and enkan tenya yi bia ana ban ana me say employer
na employer no
that's it employer agreement ni say negotiation a fair wage and salary commission ono no ba gina my employer no na ono be witness like as a referee na ministry no so e do mutima ye den aba na u labor no so do ye den aba na ye negotiate ni nyina ana omutiti film ye titu mu me no ana omo sensan ye chief director commission ana chief director of Ministry of Health ejitu ne nyina sign sa enkrata no
okay
ana kire say ka 1st July ana ke be implement
1st July 2024
yes
May, June, July.
Yes.
That's like 2 months later. No,
implementation
it take effect.
Me ba what I say. Enti some men no na ana anesifo ni mukuo ni bibi say. Da bi ye hwe nesifo to kwan fi o man ni mu a. Na ye je to say e be serve organ ha se a. Na dia edikitikiti be na makoji abe.
Eze de moko ye ni sha.
Esakra.
Okay.
Enti se ko no ye sakati for maka mu agumbi. Ana o mo de anes GRNMA for na ikuta na bagese e court.
Amoa mo nko fo atwa mo de mo court.
Mo
sa de na mo ko bageni ye na sha.
Esa mo ko klaba ka kire.
Encourage.
Dabi mo ka kire gedi pi be ka ho.
Okay.
Me ba so asem no mo tiase. Eno no o mo de call court. O mo de call court no. Ana say asem be na mo kai. Wo de mo nyintum na implement. Na next years le ba na ye bia mu fufu mu a ye kwa e be ka kire mo. Ye kwa de na makọ na enye bi ka no mo say dabi na mo de call court. Wo no court nsem. Ena echina ana ebe wie December ana enya jitu say dabi we nka ni fiasem na ema amani twan because emre ne ko because 2 years na awu ana wie ye ne de arbitration no rule ni koma court ana osan say o ma je atum tasem na fi court nti aban mo nto aso na mo nya adwuma no
nti one nti ase no say it was agreed in May it was scheduled say July on metua then July mo among nurses no and midwives muko no part be sorry say no the mo kan the miga ne ba isakra enti omo de mo ko mo pedi for court
that's why
one komra June, July, August, September, October, November up to December by over 6 months na mo court entry then finally in December mo come to agreement na mo tie mo ase na mo yi case ni free court yes na mo tie then you went back to mo employer say
ye wie court na injunction na wo be to so say amutima mo implement no se court abua say mutima ato so implement
enti here we can blame government from July no to December no yet blame government last year no yet blame government
and
then more mfum so
that's why because the government and employer
because na mo twe okay until after December no mo jitu ma mo call mo employer hon na mo employer say
you call employer na employer no say no mo wie that was employer na being led by if I said that the then government and say that be ya to aba wie enti handing over ebe koso enti omo implement into the yen twen na new government no take over take over na omo hwe ayeden implement me ba so what must say omo implement enti general na e come on so omo implement and I say okay say new government abade a ene ye mo omo mre kakra but what must say ye mo kakra omo study document
no that's the new government buy
me ba so na because I feel no mu yi ministry appointment mu yi sector minister na wa share implementation
no I implement bibia ma
sanet ekoso enti ye wie ye no ana ye mo mmere kakra ye mo mmere kakra no ana chi ye call ho say afedi ye mo mmere no mo yi minister wie because we are one key thing for health to continue no ye be say hwe na ye nko a ya ka achire no ka achire fo no hwe na ye de na den e ma yen ana so mate mehwe ti mo mmere so hwe ya minister na nkasa admit say when you show over 5 to 6 times on that just signing for implementation no nti ahodo na de bia ye study ye hwe na say minister ya mama mre be bio o de yate ye committee aba se se na ma bibia wi o akase finance minister na be sign na ya hwe
and the ministry no
but why finance ministry be sign na say that is a implemented process na start ya no assign ya hwe the implementing the aka no ena echina na opani so woni obi ya de na hu say ase wo kan de onye na adwen say obeya so fa ho adwen ne ka say minister ase de ye ba ho bi a wasan ya wi wosan gro hu say
na say na da bi ya bam ase edim ho agro
na say aden na minister na de wo ka no minim pa na wo de me ba me ko haba munya botre over 6 times and say so one say am ya ye be fi ho adwen also wo de yate wo de mate sa ana ye ka say wanya ye betu atino was no problem not knowing say sa edumakuo na ekufokuo na omko say de call quarter ya implement last year no na minister no mo akwa sia o say other for union bi say omo de omo nko strike ni bi sa emu ba ko no na o ka omo de omo ko omo de court no ho
okay
enko fukuo na e ka ho na omo so omo nko strike ni bi no na o ka on na de court no omo akosia kire say wo de mo enko court no ala mo nko strike no
na mo de mo nyemo adwuma
ya mo ko strike de mo amaka ne ba ye adwuma no
divide and rule tactics ben no
me da se papa asema me no mienu o se hwem o
what's the health minister akando
what the release a PRO no
se see I mensa kana ye ne ya say health minister Kwame Tanko has urged striking to work, assuring ongoing efforts to resolve their concerns and restore healthcare services. He emphasized the need to protect patients, especially the vulnerable. Ayo dia ba no pa abontia no pay no, urging you people to go back to the hospital.
There was a release. Tama ye did a Roma no pa no.
Yes.
The minister of first release no, I will say come the man. The communicator, the
PR for the health ministry.
Fantastic. Everybody say, oh, omo out the mo nko. Now this
okay, so statement.
Oh, what's the tea? Oh.
Say nurses and midwives on the strike now.
That is yes.
Munya mom go.
Ai na ye wo. Omo wa to mo be 30,000. Yeah, na be 120. Nurses and midwives in Ghana.
120,000.
Yes. 120,000. Yeah, GRNMA before na yakọ strike this year no. Yeah, over 95,000.
Na the bono chunk we no.
Yes, any ekwente ni ba.
Do one
no patron ai. Ana eye sector no akọ.
Na so kaza de no hye mo abufu.
Ha. Eno le so obi bi say adna no asam de na siye.
Aunties eno na okay I
Mene other 4 people for
I wish to get this letter. Now Franco Mitamo Mompem o say time ben.
Me wi am send me hwehwe e de amam.
I wish to get that letter. Na Piero Chrono minti the oye na say.
Yeah.
God I don't get it. If you need it is stated say okay yeah.
And they were so happy. Say the other 4 people no atwe omo ho say.
That 4 groups no.
Yes.
Omo no him for psychiatric for.
You from psychiatric popping minti ka full name PNG. Omo psychiatry for.
Okay.
And UPNMG.
NMG for
Union of Professional Nurses and Midwifery Ghana.
Okay.
And you what Namg.
Hey. Baby anyo yo. Namg.
Yes. And you what ekubi on so GRMA. And only GRNMA. RMA. Almost a midwife folk. Na midwife for na America no. Dudu na wo ye be mbesinim.
Okay.
Na say develop the route that na wa kan ye no. Enti say nurse midwife for the profession. Na ministry take delight in say ekuo nan bi say wo mo de wo nko bi. Me wa wo ye be 30,000 pe. Wo mo nko bi. Enu nti no the GRNMA can go for to the strike. Na o de sa ekuo kakra na no. Eni be 30,000 akwa ye adwuma because om so be ye adwuma. Enti no apart from that also can say because say national security ebe hospital so a protect sa enkofo ko na for na omo so omo de omo nko strike ni bi omo tuatia ni bi no no ma bo mo ba mo ma yi adwuma no ma hwa ma ambulances we nyina so as a help wo mo a mo adwuma na say per omo statement no they are not ready to resolve our demand.
Yes. That's more other options.
Fantastic other options. Make us say mo pa mumbusa pani bia obeka kiro. There list nam kire say sanko fuko no wa be dwuma bia kiro wudi tesi na fa nko soro ho.
Namji
mo wa be kwa dwuma no.
Omo twetwe omo din.
I say wo de why dwen say o man say midwife professional enya ni mo nyam ntino wo de ko adwuma
and say de be yimu odia na de be yemu de
ene na say mo say obusa ye nyina say dwumaku okuta bagani certificate wo sisi no wona ko bankrom say sign na wo dada no na wo say wonye na wakofa wakohye kofuko bi achi say na woni age Mr. Tanko ye hwe ni say ma politics eba profession mu a Ghana ni egu no
na sana for so ankasa mo mo ho ana meboa
na ekiko
because said the mo kan if it cut across the mamo na say mumu bi no sha say echa then you give the politicians the way to also
to go to
use that against more.
And
then we'll go against more and kasa.
More and they make us know we are doing. But you see, I always say this. When you to me say about employer or to me power.
Of course.
Ebi na see.
So
the court injunction abeto so. Say ade no say koi. O kwa me injunction beto so. Sa na mo keka. Say go but yen sanka court injunction no.
Munyai.
Dabi.
Amakaya chiro, no makaya chiro.
Yen sanka.
Yen serve mo.
Dabi patcho yen serve.
Okay, catch him for the makaya no ha chiro mo.
Oh, so
you don't take it from me.
That's all no I say yen substitute service.
Yen serve mo.
Dabi yen serve. Yeti e kwa won so kaka sanse mo no. Ye ebu ade pa o. Na say midwife you body no man e sha say o man constitution e dey adwuma.
Na the court no dey say ruling we ba na parties no be any court.
What is ruling? Any ruling no but ruling ya.
I can say
injunction.
Labor commission.
And go seek for injunction. And a court no grantee and a court no card say or the 10 days were granted the amount but or the 10 days e be wura sem no ma
yeah. Quite.
Also on sankai. So based on there no be just so there ko.
Yeah quite dey. Yen sankai kata na mo so mo nya yen sankai. Oba mo so mo say yen sankai.
Ba mo nya dia mo beko mo be jai.
Oh of course say na say opani wo dey ati say ma nya simple so no obi akọhyehyeye e ofie say wo de wo ka na wo fa witness mo bia na nya sensan krata na du say betu a say dey masa say abra na no ka sem foforo na o asem we can hefa and you say for them to show goodwill say they are ready to implement it no asem na wo kofa nkofo ma enya betra say aboka aye negotiation na wie no a wo age atum last year no e employer na age atum na obi asensa no sign my say my finance minister and sign say ye de be adwuma na mom ya say awie ye nkofo in implementation no the process how you are going to implement yes anyway you can say bia ho.
Oh, okay. Okay, I've never met somebody now. Okay, so let the road map start. Now, after Bia, who say, na echo.
Mo. So, what I say, so I said, the moon so that damn. Okay, me not have a brand and call. I don't know damn idea. Psychiatra, say, me the Bayajuma.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm not how I be implemented. Was it Debbie? Not the Musa Butai bent or so on sign. Ah, now what you I take it, or ya, and plan and yet just say. 4 other universities send us in the midwife profession. Now we get to my son. I'm on mine. I was in Yemen because
I know my PRO statement. I think it was on May 20th. I would declare we know.
But on 28th
May.
That's why.
And I don't know. Say I'm himself. That's what Tony Goodman. In anticipation of disruptions, the ministry has directed all public health facilities to activate contingency plans. That's key measures including all hospital managers, particularly directors of nursing services and their deputies, should be present at all times during the period of the industrial action. Heads of the various units should ensure that continuous healthcare services, including maternity and emergency care, are available at all health facilities. The ambulance service should be on standby in all the districts to support emergency services, Ghanaian fashion trends. All facilities should set up coordinating structures to manage emergencies and ensure continuous linkage with the ambulance services. The Director General of the Ghana Health Service, the Chief Executive Officer and medical directors of the teaching hospitals are to report to the Acting Chief Director on the state of services delivery in their various agencies on daily basis. The Ministry of Health will work with the quasi-government health facilities or quasi-government health facilities to deal with the influx of patients as a result of the industrial actions when necessary. Rotational nurses and nurses who are currently undergoing mandatory clinicals are advised to refrain from any industrial action. The ministry added that it will continue monitoring the situation closely and ensure all logistics and support systems are in place to mitigate the effects of the industrial action. While expressing appreciation to nurses and midwives who have opted out of the strike, the ministry renewed its appeal to the GRNMA to reconsider its decision, emphasizing that dialogue is ongoing to resolve the issue at stake. Ghanaian, okay, that's Tony Goodman. statement or the bar that was on the May no
May and okay.
That's the statement net the screen as well no mo nyane kase mami and that you know so nti when na waka no
there be to add up or side for buy
okay
but we say yan hwe na ejam ebenya
after we say no or say
what the for buy
or say another statement to buy
but and no single them out that other unions or single them out e can say what the security for be making sure so ometima ye adwuma no abra yen threaten obia yen kase be threaten obia
also the security na be
national security obe making sure say obia intimidate obia hospital so omo jedu so be ye adwuma no e say nkofuko for no.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay. And you say maybe I jina ye den because ye bro asunum ye no ko a zizan ye bre ye den
me da se pa ti say what see me kase dey o say me very passionate because as a trese ade no aye no political dimension by ye no dey bia ka dwuma ko profession bia no every political party bi go yin to aba but that's not what we are looking for. Yeah, how the Ghana will move. And unless a midwife, no, you say, yeah, social service. So you to just that such. Now I want to add up, say, even that treating agreement that yeah, Ghana for next called Barbados, Jamaica, any other countries, you know. Ask them, ask those employers, or may don't say, what are the benefits over there for them? Come from Unko. They have all these things in place. And better than them because I say, oh, Mun Tobian, Mun Africa, Nina. Yen demand for kasikito bi ye demand and enye bibia enye sa fe ne ye demand ye ne employer na wie yesi kunya wie bibia wie ye se CM no ka say so ogitu mu say okay me show goodwill me na me kofa me nkofo mo ebe ene wo tena say no baba ye ye wie that's negotiation ye wie ya sign that paper no enti mo mra say ya ne how e be implement the financial aspect and I say the other ones na ye be hwa ma bibia koso ye ni problem. Yes, man, you. Timuso say, dear Dom Yamayan. Yes, a moon sign yamra. Now, yes, a Besema, next one of whom say, Sabi yan minute or mamma, but Antessa.
That I feel we say, no.
Okay.
To minimize the effect of the intended industrial action on our people, the ministry has directed as follows. 1. The security agency should provide security for the other groups of nurses who have promised to provide continuous service to patients. All hospital managers, particularly directors, nursing service and their deputies should be present at all times. Heads of the various units should ensure that continuous healthcare service, including maternity, that's what I read earlier. Rotational nurses and nurses who are currently the ministry comment I feel maybe a security now
on say about 6.1 now.
Yeah,
the security agency should provide security for the other groups of nurses who have promised to provide continuous service to patients. Hey,
dia no ehamo sabia omo be adwuma no mo be tata na ban si mudo me adwuma mo nya adwuma be protect mo
that's what me da say
and you fo be na o
so musu betimi the evidence aba say ye mu bi gina ba bi ka say ye be tata ye nko foku na say na wo de say release na ba na waka
and ye opeki intelligence daily aban epeki intelligence daily intelligence aban wo minu mi yeni. Did you get it? Intelligence are buying one. Minum ye ni. Ntebia e ono intelligence are picking it say. In as much as e binum be adwuma no. E binum so ya adwen say they will go after them. And you issue way the to her. Meaning ni say Frank we bufu.
Dabi me da se pa. Now also I refer to the Constitution of Labor Act. Young ko refer to young man plan ko refer to the Labor Act. Say if a section of a profession with a bargaining certificate declare striker, if you should also allow that illegalities to go on. Say, name ayajuma. Those people do not have the bargaining certificate, and it's also against the rule of law in Ghana. Labor Act. Young couldn't go refer. Young couldn't go refer.
Because for example, groups ya boy GRMA NAMG UPNMG and it's psychiatric you see what it means they say 1 2 3 4 with the GRNMA for no account now 5 groups but you see there I mean so I buy everything can say why is it that some 4 ways on Mayor Juma. Back way so much Juma. But all the hospitals are empty. Minister, they make a frank here.
You find of 5 unions.
Yes.
5 unions, 4 have decided to work.
Yes.
Back was 1 year. But back on also so on.
The hospitals are empty. So what it means is that GRNMA no. They said okay, no kita bargaining we say ne kura omo. I think I said we have to re-look into this issue again. Na as I said there, wo bi aban mo ka bia, we do say aban employer eno be ka bia no, ono mo kan yi. Because say question we no machi we no be we no mo nya we no esa emoa.